Welcome back to Docs Off Topic. So today, as you can see, we're off on a road trip. So we're going to do about 200 kilometers, or give or take a little bit, 100-mile round trip to pick up a 18-inch stroke English-made shaper. It's an Elliott. It is in pieces, but it's recently begun its restoration, so the ways have all been remachined. So I'm hoping for good things. So let's get this road trip underway and let's have some fun, eh? So this is how I found the shaper when I arrived there, in multitude of pieces. Some of them had been primed, some had not. As you can see, it's quite the load. Really was pushing the envelope for the old ute. When I finally got them home, the real hard work began in unloading this. Small pieces were easy enough. The larger pieces, like the bull wheel, the cross slide, the table, I'm very thankful for that little trolley that I made some time ago. Really did make it possible to carry a lot of heavy things. This stayed on its pallet and went on rollers, and yeah, it was quite the difficult bit, probably over 500 kilos there. The base plate, relatively easy. It rode on the little trolley, did the job nicely. Alright, so yesterday we picked this beast up and we've brought it home, unloaded it. Now we need to clear a bit of space so that we can actually start working on it, and part of that will be flipping the foot and spinning it around. I'll leave it sitting on this pallet for the time being, and we'll try and get this one upright and standing on the foot. It won't be bolted in place, simply because I do not have, I might have in the parts bucket, it might be the original bolts. I'll have to have a look, but in my bolt collection I do not have any 3/4 inch by 3 inch high tensile, and these definitely need to be high tensile. So the plan for today: move the concrete slab for the lathe bench. I'll probably just stand that up against that column over there. That gives us room to get the crane in, so I can flip this one up on its end, on its stand it upright. But the first step is to lift this one up and flip it over and spin it round. Alright, let's get to work. Excellent. We'll get most of the support feet on the pallet. Excellent. Right. Look at that. At the moment, this place is a bit of a bomb site, and without some serious cleanup, I'm going to end up axing myself. That gets us a little more space. Probably not quite enough, but more. I'm wondering whether it would be better to get rid of that pallet altogether. And just stand it on some cribbing. Alright, you might have missed out on me flipping the foot over. bounce out from time to time, which is unfortunate. Okay. Now it's my favourite way to do this, and to be fair, this is pushing the envelope like that. Let's get some of these rollers out. It's going to slip off that one about now. Yeah, what do I want to spin around the wrong way? Oh well. Okay, so we can't put it down and reposition the sling a little bit. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's go backwards. Hope this doesn't take you out of frame. Back again. Pretty bad crack in the concrete. Alright, we've got to go up a bit. Keeps drifting down. to go up a bit. Always comes back to this piece of cribbing. Tiny bit further forwards. Get it all the way down and we'll reposition that sling a bit. We've got to go up a little bit. What do you know, those bolt holes now pretty much line up. So we're going to leave that one. Okay, so on its base, the holes just about line up, which is, in this situation, close enough. I've got some cribbing underneath it, so it's not unsupported. I realise the middle section is probably not needed, given that it only really supports on the four corners, and that apparently is sufficient for this machine. So, I'm going to get the slings off, and then I'm going to see about lifting the ram up. But first I'm going to clean those ways a bit, just to make sure there's no grit. Alright, I'm going to put the ram up, if I need to get it up off the ground a bit. Putting those four bolts in is going to be a pain in the ass. Alright, anyway, let's have a think. Alright, let's see how we go. far as we can go. Okay. It's got to be scraped anyway, but while you're looking for work. Wrong side. Keep doing that. Why do you keep doing that? Okay. Okay. Time to drape it in some cloth or toweling, and that's about all we're going to do for this. For now. Well, that ends this little escapade for now. The next big jobs for the shaper are to scrape the ramways, for which I am sourcing a granite. It's going to be an improvised granite countertop surface plate, simply because I don't have the funds to get a proper one. And it will get me close enough that it should be a very minor adjustment on the large reference plate that the chap I bought the shaper from has, and he's offered me to allow me to come down and do the final scraping down there. So once that's done, I can start putting it together actually. That's the main fitment thing that needs to be done. The other surfaces are pretty much in running condition as it stands. This machine was used primarily for cutting keyways, so the crossfeed was never actually really used. Which is quite handy. It means that most of those surfaces are pretty much factory scraped as is. Well, that's about all I can say for this moment. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up, feel free to share, and if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell when you do. I try to keep things pretty varied on this channel. Yes, it's only once a week, but I try to keep it varied. So get out to your shop, push your envelope a little bit. Moving this sculpt around definitely pushed mine, but on the plus side, if you follow basic principles, you can do it relatively safely. So I'll catch you on the next one.